Hey, what's going on out there, y'all? Looking a little bit rough this morning, but who gives a shit, honestly. Um, just going on my morning walk here. About to take a, stroll through Grosse Pointe. Like to get a couple miles in over here. Um, so my street, I actually live in Detroit, but my street, my backyard is technically considered Grosse Pointe according to the maps. So if I have to call 911, reaching both dispatches. So some pros and cons. But one of the pros is being able to just take a walk through these neighborhoods and just kind of see just these, just how these people live. It's incredible. Put you in a good place, but shit. Y'all finna take a stroll. Let's get it. So I know what y'all must be thinking. Beautiful, right? I think the saddest part is that most of that, 99% of everything y'all just seen, the beauty, those houses, those structures, it's all fucking dead. The majority of it is dead, y'all. It's only 1% of the people on our planet that's making above $450,000 a year. 450,000. If you generate 450 in a year, it's not even $1 million. You generate $450,000 in a year, you are in the 1% club. So most of this so-called wealth that we think we see in these neighborhoods is really just debt. I'm not amongst the 1% walking past all those houses. Come on now. It's dead, baby. But to each his own, man. You live your life how you want to live it. I used to think that's what I really wanted. Now I know how to just appreciate all that shit from afar. Here at the river, as you can see, it all looks so good to me. Boat club next door. Lots of people enjoy themselves out here. But it's ultimately debt that they enjoying, I don't want to be that no more. I don't want to be that, so I'm at a place in my life where I don't have nobody to impress. Y'all don't know how hard it is to make it out of that, man. Like, where you don't give a fuck what nobody think. Not your parents, not your best friend, not your family, none of that. Like, nobody's opinion of you matter. It's hard to get to that place, but you gotta get here. Damn, I'm looking at a lot of motherfucking bees, y'all. Like, I thought bees was damn near extinct here, so whoa, shit, I gotta be. But yeah, man, that's the question. Like, what's more important to you? Learning not to live amongst your means and not impress nobody else, so you can be happy, or keeping up with the Joneses, worried about what everybody else got going on, competing with the 99%. When I see them houses out there, all those neighbors compete with each other for who got the biggest house, who can do it the best, who can keep it the cleanest, and yada yada yada. It's so funny. But it is what it is, right? Who the fuck am I to judge? All right, so today is Nikki Tree's wedding day, Saturday. So, you know, I'm gonna go stop by, show my face, you know, give my love and support. It's my guy right there, Nikki Tree. Shout out to my baby. Me personally, I don't believe in marriage, but I know from the bottom of my heart what type of commitment that is, you know what I'm saying, to be able to want to make with another person. I understand the emotion involved in that, so I support, you know what I'm saying, the intention of it, but not the tradition. But go show some love and support, y'all. So that's pretty much what today about. Well, getting ready to head out to Nikki Tree's wedding. See what it's about. Reception is following immediately after, so expecting to eat some good food. Yeah, we'll see what happens. The man himself. Just met up with B, Nick Holden. Getting ready to get the ceremony started, so just a few minutes now. Epic. So epic. Felt very welcome, man. Every time I met somebody who I never got the chance to meet, but they were significant in Nick's life, they would tell me, so you Cordell, the Cordell, I heard so much about you. And it's just a result of just having impact on somebody's life, man. They go on to tell your story, push your brand forward. So they heard about me. My reputation preceded me at this event. Now I'm on my way to the next one. All right, y'all. So today I'm pulling up over some of my folks' cribs. You know, about to enjoy some drinks and pizza. You know, good vibes. But this time it's gonna be a little different because I'm gonna be running a live podcast. They don't know it just yet, but it's one guy I want y'all to pay attention to in particular, because earlier I had a conversation with him, and he knows what his biggest problem is he does a lot of talking, but you know, he doesn't put a lot of action behind, you know, the things that he's saying. This guy come up with some very clever ideas, you know, so I got a lot of respect for him just off what I know he can do with his mind. If he, you know, and if he was to put action behind it, he would be incredible. So that's a real big question that a lot of us need answered out there, y'all. What's that in-between force that allows us to go from things just being ideas and burning desires in our heart from us actually making it physical, bringing it to this physical universe? Because that's the process of creation. You know, thought is the father of all creation. So if you can think it, it's too late. It can already be done, you know. So I just want to see if we can get down to the nitty gritty, and just ask them, like, you know, man, what's the deal? Why can't, you know, what's holding you back? And let's see if we can, you know, get to the root of that. So see y'all on the other side. My thing is,
once we get this one page to 1 million, right? Once everybody get this one page,
it ain't hard no more either to get to 1 million.
You feel me? It's not. Everybody get this bitch to 1 million. No matter what you doing, how you do it, get this bitch to 1 million.
and send traffic to that same handle.
Traffic to that same handle.
I was gonna go on Target and just start
So-
pushing people baskets.
Okay, so what would be the What would be the name of the whole, like? Not that I even care. That shit really don't matter.
It don't
but
matter.
but it obviously have to be something
But for sure, we fucking won't be.
because you know, like Brian did the uninterrupted shit with Drake.
Yeah.
They can put any shit in through that platform, uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted.
That's the name of the handle that we gonna send traffic to, no matter where it come from. Whether there's House of Highlights, whether there's NBA memes, different sources, but it's all coming through uninterrupted and shit. So,
but what I'm saying is, million followers. Put our own stuff through our own funnel. That's guaranteed profit.
what kind of funnel?
Trades.
Because it's a difference when, like, you know what I'm saying, you just giving value to your audience, and then when you start asking them for something, it changes the
We're
dynamic
not
a
asking
little
for
bit.
nothing, never. We just gonna.
If we just giving them entertainment value, then that's just that. We're just getting all the attention. You know what
Or
I'm
we
saying?
might have to do skits where it's your brand, but it's funny. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like, you see how you business guru, boom.
Right.
We do some business guru type funny skit.
I know, yeah, some shit like
Boom.
that. I've been thinking about that too.
We do some barber funny ass shit. You feel me? And they come in with some fucked up ass hair. Like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
That's what Kari was thinking about. Kari
Yeah.
thinking about doing some funny
So
barber
we
shit.
do all trades. That could be our angle right there.
Just different trades.
Different trades, construction, electrician, just do funny ass skits. We go talk to them, think about a funny, you know what I'm saying? Get a funny story from a nigga.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Put
Damn.
that bitch into a skit.
Go ahead and make the handle right now.
We still
We can make the first skit happen tonight.
gotta do BYOB.
Right, OB.
Gotta just grow this brand.
So your focus is on this brand first and foremost.
This is.
Wiz Kids?
Yeah. This shit was already a seed.
My question was, you know, because I was talking to you earlier, and you said you admitted that this content shit really is hard.
Yeah.
But you be having the best fucking ideas.
I do.
Like the best possible ideas. And thought is the father of all creation. So you need the ideas. You need the idea engine. You know what I'm saying? The engine that produces the ideas. But then you need the engine that executes the idea.
Yeah.
What is that in between? Like what is that in between that motherfuckers just can't quite get to, you know what I'm saying, from idea phase to execution phase? What's the in between?
Right now is income. My income stops my content.
Damn.
I gotta be on call immediately.
That sounds like a bad content funnel. Not bad.
Until my content.
Because like if you look at Ha Davis, right? How did he start producing his content? It's good to produce content that don't cost you too much. He was in his basement.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't costing him no money. But he was still getting a lot of attention from the
Right
basement.
now, I need cheese.
So you got to figure out the cheapest way right now for you to bring that attention to your cause, whatever you're trying to promote. What's the cheapest way that you could do that at scale? For me in my current situation, is just recording, podcasts and shit.
I think I want to get like a week stocked up, right? And once I get a week stocked up, then I'm ready to execute. Or I might even do 2 weeks stocked up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's see.